Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, students? How far about the first lecture? I believe you enjoy it. Now the second episode of binary operation that we are about to continue. It has to do with conversion from order base to base 10. Conversion from order base to base 10. Now, as I said in the first class, that any number written without any indication of base is automatically in base 10, and at the same time base 10 can as well be referred to as denary. Please note that at the back of your mind. Now, two important notice here too. The first notice is that any number multiplied by 0, if you multiply any number by 0, the answer that you are going to have is 0. And if you also multiply zero multiplied by any number, the same thing vice versa is also what? 0. The second notice is that any number raised to power 0 is equals to 1. Any number raised to power 0 is equals to 1. The first instance is 0 times 1 or 1 times 0. This one is 0. This one is also 0. But number raised to power 0, let's take for example 7 raised to power 0. This is equals to what? 1. 10 raised to power 0 is also equals to 1. No matter how big the number is, irrespective of such numbers, once it is raised to power of 0, the answer that you are going to have is 1. Now let us now move to the example. Convert 10110 base 2 to base 10. The question says that you should convert 10110 in base 2 to base 10. Now how do we go about this? The step you are going to take is that each of these numbers you are going to multiply it by the base. Multiply each of these number by the base. Now that is step 1. You are now going to say this is 1 times the base here is what? 2 plus 0 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 0 times 2. Okay. When you are now through with that, the next step you are going to consider is that each of the base that we have here, that is 2, each of these two, you are going to start from your right hand side and then you number the what? The power. You start from 0. The first one here from the right hand side here is going to raise to power 0. This one will raise to power 1. This one raise to power 2. This one raise to power 3. While this one raise to power 4. When you are through with that, then you start to the second line and then create a bracket. This one multiplied by 2 raised to power 4 simply means what? In mathematics, 2 raised to power 4 means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 will give you 4, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 2 will give you what? That is 16. In that case, 2 raised to power 4 is equals to what? 16. Bracket close. Plus 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power 3. 2 raised to power 3 in mathematics will give you what? 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, that is what? 8. This is 8, close the bracket, plus 2 raised to power 2 is what? 2 raised to power 2 in mathematics, that is 2 multiplied by 2, and that is what? 4. This is 1 times 4, and plus 1 times 2, bracket plus, this is plus, bracket open again, is 0 times, here is the important notice that I asked you to take note earlier, that is any number raised to power 0 is equals to 1. 2 raised to power 0 here will give us what? That is 1. Then close the bracket. Now do your normal multiplication. 1 multiplied by 16, that is what? 16. Plus any number multiplied by 0. 0 times 8, that is what? 0, not 8. Plus 1 multiplied by 4, that is what? 4. Plus 1 times 2, that is 2. 0 times 1 is 0. Now you will now sum everything up. 16 plus 4 will give you what? That is 20. 20 plus 2 will give us 22. 22 in base what? That is in base 10. You may leave it like this, or you do what? You indicate the base, which is base 10. The reason why I said you may leave it like this is that any number written without any indication of base is automatically in base 10. But it's better for you to do what? To put it this way. Now that is for the first example. That is for the first example. The second example, under this is the second example goes thus. Let me clean up this. The second example says that convert 30 to 1 in base 4, convert it to base 10. How are we going to do this one? The same step that you carried out in the first example is that same step you are also going to carry it out here. Forget about whether we have bigger numbers here, but you are still going to carry out the same step. Each of these values that we have here, multiply it by the base. That is the first step. You are now going to have 3 multiplied by 4 plus 0 multiplied by 4 plus 2 multiplied by 4 plus 1 multiplied by 4. When you are through with that, the base that we have in the question, which is 4, you will now number the power from the right hand side towards your left hand side, not from your left to the right. It is from the right hand side towards the left hand side. You start from 0. You start your numbering from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3. In mathematics, when you have 4 raised to power 3, what will be your answer? That is 4 times 4 times 4. Then, in that case, we have is equals to create a bracket. 3 multiplied by 4 times 4 times 4 will give us what? 4 times 4 times 4. That is 4 raised to power what? 3. 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4, that is 16. 16 times 4 will give us what? That is 64. Close the bracket plus create another one. Is 0 times 4 raised to power 2. That is what? That is 16. And then the other one, 4 raised to power 1 is what? That is 4. 2 times 4 plus 1 times 1. Now, let us open the brackets. Let us open the what? Brackets. While we open the brackets, 3 multiplied by 64 will give us what? This is your 4, this is 64, this is 3. 3 times this will give us 12. Right? 2 remainder what? Remainder 1. 3 times 6, that is what? 18. 18 plus 1 will give us 19. That is 192 plus 0 multiplied by 16 will give us what? Is 0. Don't forget, any number multiplied by 0 is 0. 2 times 4 is what? 8. Why? 1 times 1 is 1. Now we want to sum up this. 192 plus 8 plus 1. If you sum it up correctly, you are going to have 201. 201 in base what? That is in base 10. The 10 will be written in figure, or you may decide to write it in what? In alphabets, or let's say letters. So that is the second example, other base, subtopic, conversion from other base to base 10. Now I learned that the gadgets that some of you are using is as if the right top will not be clear when you are viewing it. So in that case, the assignment I'm going to give you here now, I will write it on the board right now, and please I will love if you can write very fast. Now convert the following. This is assignment. Convert the following to base 10. 1. You have 2, 1, 0, 2, base 3. 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, base 2. And 3, 1, 0, 3, 0, base 4. And the second assignment is find the square roots of 1, 1, 0, 0, 1 is 2. This second example, let me give you an hint to it. You are going to convert this one to base 10. After you converted it to base 10, then you now find the square root of your answer. The square root of your answer, you may now decide to leave it in base 10 or you convert it back to what? Base 2. Either of the two. Since I did not indicate that leave your answer in base 2, you can place it in any what? In any form. That is what I have for you for today. Please and please do not be late at home. Try to finish your studies and make sure your last word is your friends for now. Bye for now. Have a nice time.